Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Nikki Wright, and I'm a part of the 405 Improvement Project Community Outreach Team. Thank you for joining us today. I'm here with Chris Buckley, and we'll be providing a brief update on the Westminster Boulevard and Springdale Street bridges, and then we'll focus on the 405 Forward Business Outreach Program. But first, let's do a little housekeeping. After a brief presentation, we'll have a Q&A session where you will have the opportunity to ask questions. If you wish to ask a question during the Q&A portion, please click on Q&A and type your question and then click send. And for those of us that may be joining by phone, you can dial *9 from your phone to virtually raise your hand. We'll call on you using the last 4 digits of your phone number, and you'll hear a message that it's your turn to ask a question. And then from there, you can press *6 to unmute yourself. We also have some resources for you, including the project fact sheet, our bridge map and fast facts, and our express lanes FAQ and express lanes access map, We'll also include those in our chat and the 405 Forward program information. So we'll link those documents, like I said, in our chat, and you can download those at any time during this webinar. And we'll be sharing a link to sign up for our project alerts if you don't get those already. You can sign up for project-wide alerts or bridge-specific alerts or both. And we'll also be conducting a few instant polls during the webinar, so please participate in those in the poll section when you see them pop up. We'll also be sending out an electronic survey after this meeting, and we'd really appreciate your feedback. We'd also like to acknowledge some additional team members who are working in the background to keep the webinar running smoothly, and they are Asia Stansell, Jessica Stock, and Anna Finlay. And they'll be managing questions and doing some research if needed with some members of our technical team and communicating with the audience via the chat box. Finally, we want to let you know that this meeting is being recorded, and if you know someone that wasn't able to join us this morning, please tell them to email us at 405project@octa.net so we may share the webinar recording link with them, and we'll also share the link with those that have registered for and attended this webinar. So let's do our first poll. If you would please take a moment to participate in the polls section, it should pop up. We'd like to know how you found out about this webinar. All right, looks like email. Awesome, thank you. Okay. Great. So now we will provide a brief update, overview of the project, and then a status update on the project as well. The project limits. Oh, let me go ahead and share my screen. Sorry, I forgot to do that there. So you can see what we're talking about. All right. So the project limits are from approximately SR 73 in Costa Mesa to I-605 in Seal Beach, and that's a length of about 16 miles. We're improving the freeway with 1 regular lane in each direction of the 405, consistent with Measure M or OC Go. And there's another lane in each direction that will combine with the existing carpool lanes to provide dual express lanes from SR 73 to I-605. And here you can see some of the major project features. We are replacing 18 bridges, improving 4 others, and constructing the new express lanes connector between SR 73 and I-405. We're also making improvements to local streets and building new bike lanes and sidewalks on all of the replaced bridges. And the overall cost of the project is approximately $2.08 billion. This slide shows in green the 11 bridge replacements that are open to traffic. The bridges in orange are still under construction, and by the end of the year, we anticipate 13 of 18 bridge replacements to be fully open to traffic. Now we'd like to provide a brief status update on the Westminster and Springdale bridges, and then we'll talk a little bit more about our business outreach program. The second half of the Westminster Boulevard Bridge opened to traffic a few weeks ago. However, there still are some remaining activities, including finishing and opening the westbound sidewalk, completing sidewalk and intersection work at Westminster and Springdale, and also at Westminster and Willow, completing the center median, and final paving and striping. The Springdale Street Bridge is more than halfway done. False work, which is the temporary structure put into place to hold up the bridge until it's strong enough to support itself, is anticipated to be installed next month and will likely require some nighttime freeway closures. Once the false work is in place, crews will begin work on the bridge's superstructure, which includes installing steel rebar, forms, and concrete work. And then the bridge is anticipated to open to traffic as early as next summer, 2023. Again, if you don't already receive our construction updates, again, we shared a link in the chat to sign up for project alerts, and you can sign up for project-wide alerts, bridge-specific alerts, or both. And now I'm going to hand it over to Chris to talk more about the 405 Forward Business Outreach Program.
Great, thank you, Nikki. So the 405 Forward program is a free program available to business owners that provides marketing opportunities at no cost to you. We know construction is never a good neighbor, and we also realize with the pandemic the last few years, it's been extremely difficult for many small businesses. So we've partnered with your city and Chamber of Commerce to show our support of local businesses along the project corridor. The purpose of the free program is to encourage the community to eat at local restaurants, shop at local retailers, and use local services. We promote participating businesses in a variety of ways, such as highlighting them in our weekly email alert, which is sent to more than 10,000 recipients, posting content in a public Facebook group, which has more than 300 members and allows the community to interact with you, local restaurant owners, retailers, and service providers. And we have the 405 Forward website. That lists participating businesses by city and includes an interactive Google map where viewers can click to see your business hours, your business's hours of operation, and the link to your website. We also want to note our website offers information in both Vietnamese and Spanish. Again, if you would like to sign up for this free program, please visit our website at octa.net/405forward, or you can email us at 405project@octa.net. We'll also put links in the chat. So I'd like to wrap up the presentation with this slide. It shows all of the ways you can reach us or get information about the project. If you have a specific question or concern, you just call our project helplines or email us at 405project@octa.net. Now we're going to do another poll, so please take a moment and in the poll section, answer this question for us. What is the best way for you to get construction updates? Give that a second. All right, it doesn't look like we've got anybody participating in that poll. That's okay. Oh, there we go. One person, fantastic. All right, that concludes our presentation, and we'd be happy to take any questions that you might have.
We haven't had any come through the question and answer section, but I know it may take a moment here if there are any for people to type them in.
Again, this meeting is being recorded, as Nikki mentioned. The recording will be emailed to attendees, and we'll make it available on the project website by tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon.
All right.
Looks like we don't really have any questions, Nikki.
Yep, no questions.
So if there's nothing, I think we'll go ahead and wrap up the meeting.
Okay, sounds great. Thank you so much.
We're going to put the contact slide is up. Never mind. Again, as mentioned, this will be sent via email to those who registered. If you have any questions, email us 405project@octa.net. We've got one final poll for you to take. We'd like to know how this worked for you. All right, would you like to see more virtual meeting construction updates? We'll give a sec for that. People to answer that poll.
Okay.
All right. I think that does it for us. Thank you very much, everybody.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for your time. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.